have you been able to apply any of these incredible lessons, basically from some of the greatest pragmatic minds, to RBC, and basically use it almost as a competitive advantage? Jack Bogle uses fiduciary conflict basically by removing it as you clearly stated, as almost a competitive advantage. Have you been able to apply any of this to RBC? I know it's early stages, but you've been a real leader within the field.
Well, we have been, Canadian banks are synonymous with responsible behavior right now. And we've been able to leverage that brand proposition to differentiate us in the marketplace. And the fact that I'm out there running the U.S. business of RBC, talking about responsible and enlightened finance, further differentiates us. The other thing is, you look at just sheer dollar volume of fines and penalties and regulatory settlements paid. I can tell you what the firm in the United States is, or the top four, and you know all the names in terms of how much money they paid out for being bad actors. And the Royal Bank of Canada is a drop in the bucket in terms of its bad behavior, the way it's been sanctioned by regulators. So the short answer to your question is, every day, do you have a culture of compliance, a culture of responsibility? The client-first culture of RBC is part of the way we operate. Are we perfect? No. But are we less dirty than a lot of other actors? Yes. Is that a differentiator? The answer is yes, absolutely. And I would just tell you, as a CEO, there are probably CEOs in the room, but there have been many occasions when I've sat down and I've been presented with a business proposition or a problem, and I've literally thought, what's the right thing to do? What is the right thing from a values, mission, and purpose thing to do? And at that point, it's cool to be a CEO because you have absolute conviction. If you can tie the decision to one of those things, you know what the right thing to do is, and you can just stand there and say, I don't care what it costs. I don't care what the implications are, who's going to leave. It's the right thing to do. We're going to do it. And those are great moments in CEO-dom. And they're too far and too few.